Hey y'all, welcome back to Naya's News. This is a channel where I report news about my life while being open, honest, and transparent as much as possible. So as you guys can see from today's title, I'm going to be doing the assumptions about me video. And I posted on my Instagram Tuesday of assumptions that people have about me, so I wanted to share some of those assumptions here and just see. I thought this was a fun video and just see what people think of me. So let's get started. I screenshotted a bunch of them and put them in my photo album, so I haven't looked at them since I posted them because I wanted it to be fresh and raw for the video. So let's see. First assumption: you are a party person and always ready to turn up, period. I mean, I'm 25, but listen, I done lived, okay? So that assumption is right. I mean, of course. And I think as I've gotten older, I've found new ways to like party and stuff. So I'm perfectly fine with staying in the house, chilling, drinking some wine, you know, the drinks, and just turning up. And then I'm also like to go to the bar, the lounge, you know, regular stuff. Let's see the next one. I think you are nice and free-minded. I think she meant to say. Yes, I am. Thank you. I think that's a really great assumption. I am nice, of course. Like any other person, I get upset and different things like that, but overall I'm a nice person and free-minded, very much so. Like, I'm very creative and I try to think out the box with a lot of things, so I genuinely enjoy doing different things. So yes, you are right. Somebody said you live at Target. For those of you who don't know, Target is my favorite store. Like, let me rephrase. Like, Target and like Forever 21 are like neck and neck, but Target is just, it's so relaxing every time I go in there. I spend so much money. 9 times out of 10, if I say I'm out somewhere or at the store, I'm at Target. Not sponsored, but I'm just saying, Target, if you wanted to holler at me and let me try some of your products, I'll be perfectly content to do that. Next one. She knows all the tea. I don't want to brag, but I just know a lot of stuff. Granted, I don't spill no tea, no spill no business and nothing like that, but people feel very comfortable sharing different things with me, and I just zip my mouth and don't say nothing. Next assumption: I thought back in 5th grade you were going to be mean. This is from a girl who I went to elementary school with. In 5th grade, how was I? I feel like that's so long ago, but really not. I probably was mean. I mean, I don't really remember, to be honest, but I would like to think I wasn't mean, if that makes sense. Next one. You are an easygoing person as well as a no-nonsense person. Absolutely. I'm very easygoing. I would consider myself to be very understanding of people's background and upbringing, just their thought process for day to day. But also, I don't take no. And it's either you're going to come to me correct or don't come to me at all. That's just always been my personality, and I think that's also how I was raised. I was raised kind of with a tough love background, so it's bounced back. So yeah, come correct or don't come at all. But I'm very easygoing person. No, that's not how it is. I am an easygoing person. You would have thought I never went to school. When meeting you, I thought you were quiet. Guess you got that wrong. Naturally, I'm a quiet and kind of to myself person, I guess, if that makes sense. But once you get to know me, I'm very bubbly, very energetic, hyper, and things like that. But naturally, in the first couple of times of meeting me, I'm very quiet. But your girl, that was a good assumption. It's halfway true, halfway not. I'm quiet, but as you gotten to know me, I know this person in particular, as you gotten to know me, you know I'm not quiet. I'm very loud, actually, sometimes. I think the first time I met you in class, I was very impressed by your knowledge base. This is coming from someone who I went to college with, and we shared, I forget the class, like a sociology class that we took together. And I'm very passionate about social work as a whole and just what it takes to be a social worker. I think the profession of being a social worker is not talked about enough, and guess what? I will talk about it. I'm very passionate about the field. I'm very passionate about social services as a whole. So anytime I get the chance to talk about it and explain what I do, I'm happy about to do that. My assumption is free spirited, tolerate a lot, but wait, you would think I don't know how to read. My assumption of you is free spirited, tolerate a lot, but no bullshit. Yes, that's very exact. It's no justification to that assumption. You're very right. And yeah, you're rich. In my mind. But give me a year to holler at me and see where I'm at in a year, and we'll talk. But my mind is very rich. My personality is very rich. I make a good living for myself. But like I said, catch me in a year, you're going to see me on some TV, some billboards, some something. And then I can say I'm rich. That an assumption that you miss grad school. Not that I miss grad school when it comes to the work, but I miss grad school when it comes to the turn up and going out. Like I said, I'm 25, but I have lived, y'all. And I think if I could do it over again, I would, but minus the work that I had to do in order to be in grad school, if that makes sense. Like if I could just go skate free and just party, and if I got graded off of partying and drinking, and like I don't condone drinking, drink responsibly. However, if I got graded on partying, I would have passed that with no problem. Another one. I assume you drink more wine than Henny these days. Like I said, I have lived, y'all. My favorite drink as of now is whiskey sour, and like I said, I've lived. Back in the day, I used to dibble and dabble in Henny. Not so much, but you know, I did have fun in my teenage years. So, wait. Yeah, I did have fun in my teenage years. I just realized I said teenager because you're supposed to be 21 to drink. But neither here nor there. I had fun, y'all. Another assumption is that I'm very hardworking. Absolutely. My mom has always taught me nothing is going to come free and nothing is going to be handed to me. I have to work for every single thing that I have, want, and need. So when it comes to going to work, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to my blog, when it comes to anything in my life that I put my name on, I'm definitely going to put 2001% effort into what I do. Another one is you love learning new things. Absolutely. Like how would I say? I don't like to feel complacent in where I'm at in life. And that can be anything. And I think I constantly challenge myself to push myself in directions where I never thought I would be and try new things. So I think it's very important to just even pick up a hobby. You just never know what you may find yourself genuinely liking. And I think it's important. Your girl is burping. Oh my God, excuse me. I think it's just so important to just try new things and explore, because you just never know what you're going to be interested in once you try it. Another one, I like girl. Somebody said she assumed that I like girls. No. Men over here. I love men. Nothing against liking girls, but that's just not my personal preference. I support the LGBTQ community. That's just, yeah, not my personal preference. Another one, you're tatted. That's a funny thing, because a lot of people, of course you see my tattoo over here and you see my two tattoos right here. A lot of people have commented about my tattoos and say, how many do I have? When did I get my first one? I have to do it like in my head. I have 7 tattoos. I have a tattoo on my back, because it's on my back, I honestly forget that I have it. I have 7 tattoos, and I'm going to do a video about talking about my tattoos, because I've gotten a lot of comments about how many tattoos I got, what the meaning is behind my tattoo. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Another one, you can be very loud. Well, you guessed right. I'm sorry. I'm not very loud. I think I talk loud. And I just think I'm very hyper and energetic. Like now I kind of talk with my hands, and that's something that I've continuously have to learn to minimize with talking with my hand, because I think when I talk with my hands, it's like I'm expressing a lot of passion, you know? Like, y'all feel it even watching this video. Like, my hands give y'all passionate, and I'm very passionate about what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I guess partially 50-50. You're right. Maybe. Kinda. Kinda, sort of. Don't judge me. I assume you were a bad kid. I wouldn't necessarily say bad. I would just say challenged. Yes, I think that's the appropriate word to use, is challenged. I was a challenged child because I did things that I necessarily wasn't supposed to do, but in my mind it was okay to do. Granted, I learned my lesson every single time I did those things, but like I said, I was a kid when I done those things. So don't judge me. Another one, you and your mom have a really close relationship. Yes, that is correct. And that comment comes from, I'm assuming you watched the Never Have I Ever video, and we do have a close relationship. I think, to be honest, when I was younger, I was a daddy's girl. So once I got older and my mom and I started like going out places more together, and not to say that we didn't before, but I think I was so like glued to my dad and my stepdad that my mom was just like the second person I wanted to hang out with, sometimes the third. But I think as I've gotten older and I've become a woman now, I think my mom and I have had really bonding moments where we talk about a lot of things. And not to go off on a tangent, but I genuinely enjoy listening. I genuinely enjoy listening to my mom when she talked about her childhood, when she talks about her experience in high school and different things like that. So yeah, we do have a close relationship. Another one. You can be really obnoxious. No. That is wrong. That is not nice to say. But no. I'm not going to even give that a justification, because no. You spend, another assumption, I'm sorry. You spend your money on things you shouldn't. First of all, why are you watching my pockets? That's one. Two, so it ain't coming over your debit card, your credit card, so what you care? I'm feeling some kind of way you said that, but that's alright. Another one. You like to read books and you're really an intellectual person. I would say 50-50, because the reading of the books, no. If you count a blog, if you count a magazine, if you count my blog, no plug. Yeah. And intellectual, thank you. That was really nice of you to say. You're my friend. A couple of more. A lot of them were the same thing. So let me do a couple more. What? Somebody said when you were younger, you got into a lot of trouble, and now you turned your life around. I'm not really sure what that means, but when I was young, I did get into a lot of trouble. Turning my life around, yeah, I'm not really sure what that meant, but yeah, I guess you could say I turned my life around. Another one, you're always lit. See, y'all know me. I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, I can be lit. You know, Rapunzel is back in the building. She's never left. And yeah, out of my friend group, I think I'm the mother, the no nonsense, as well as the lit parent. Like, I'm not sure if I could categorize that all into one, but that's me. Last one. When you were in high school, you were a really quiet kid. No. My high school years, I could tell y'all some stories about when I was in high school, but no, quiet. Sorry that was a good assumption, but I have to be honest, no, that wasn't the case. Because I think in high school, I did, like I said, I lived, y'all. I could tell y'all some stories about my high school my like high school time or career. I'm not really sure what word you would say. But that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. I got tongue-tied talking about that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.